Alright, so Shane went home, so I thought it'd be pretty funny to have Alex come in, and we're gonna do 100 questions for couples. Some of them I'm probably gonna skip because I don't want to get too personal.
No.
But,
No,
yeah.
come on. Do them all.
Should I do them all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody's gonna watch a PG-13 video.
Oh, don't get smart with me. Alright. So, I'm gonna say the question, but we both have to answer it for each other, you know what I'm saying?
At the same time, or just one after the other?
What do you think it's gonna be?
Ladies first.
Alright. What was the first thing that attracted you about me? Wait, what? What was the first thing that attracted you? What was the first thing about me that attracted you?
Your impressive literacy skills.
I'm gonna make a new one if you don't stop being a smartass.
The first thing that attracted me to you was your very blunt personality. Within the first 3 messages of talking to each other, you said I was hot and I looked like Robert Downey Jr.
As I mentioned in my video with Shane, there's your proof.
Your turn.
First thing that attracted you to me, well, first off, it was the picture, show off. It was the picture of you at the beach with your surfboard, and I was like, damn, fucking shit. But then it was the biography, which they already know about how we met and stuff. Biography saying that you're a gentleman and a nerd. 2 of my A+. Do you think that physical attributes are more important to maintaining a successful relationship, or do you think that friendship maintains a relationship? I'd say both.
Yeah, I was gonna say, would it hurt to have both? Like,
because you need to kind of have the physical part, but then they also have to be your best friend too.
I think having a hot body is a pretty big plus. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, don't fucking deny it.
I know. Okay. It says that, but I'm gonna change it. When you first look at a woman or a man, what's the first thing you notice?
Depends on what they're wearing. All right.
Don't be an asshole.
If it's a girl and she's dressing very modestly, the first thing I notice is her face. I can tell if she's like, pretty.
The resting bitch face.
Resting bitch face, haunting, something that kind of like scares you in your dreams, or something that keeps you up at night. But yeah, it has to be definitely the face.
The first thing that I noticed, physically it would have to be the booty and good style.
Oh, that depends how you're approaching them. Like, are you approaching them from
behind?
Or...
No, you're just like passing them on a street. You see a hot person. What's the first thing you notice?
First off, you have to clarify they're hot by looking at the face and body.
The ass.
And then you glance at the specifics.
Okay, alright, I'm just... you're getting too technical in this.
I mean, shit. You can't just be like, ass. And it could be like...
You don't do that?
Oh.
If I see...
Okay, if you got a nice ass and then you have like a very, like, disturbing face, I feel betrayed.
Well, I mean, you could have a tight ass, but you can have an ugly face.
Or you can have like the most horrifying ass and like, you know, very pretty face.
You can have a saggy ass and be like the hottest bitch in the world.
No.
Okay.
If you have a sag ass, that's a deal breaker.
How does that make sense? Do you think it's okay to keep noticing other women after you're in a committed relationship? Does this change when you're married?
No.
Does that mean... Is it okay?
Is it okay to look at people when you're still together?
You can look.
But don't touch.
You can appreciate what the Lord has gifted. There's no touchy. No touchy, or I kill you. I'll kill both y'all, actually. Okay, if I don't say so, how do you know when I want to make love or fuck?
The way you kiss me. That's how I always figure that out. It's the way you kiss me. I kiss you, you're just like, no, you're not into it. And I kiss you, and you're just sitting there like porn star stats, like, damn, yeah. Yeah, I figured that out pretty quick.
Okay, so if you don't say, hey, you wanna go do it, it would have to be...
Well, you know when I want to fuck. It's always pretty out there. It's just whether or not you're in the mood.
It's pretty out there.
Yeah.
It's very out.
Yeah.
out in the open.
Yep.
Just, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Very very obvious.
You can tell because the ending sentence is no.
All right. Describe the way I smell. Like you need a shower with a little bit of that good
I
scent.
just got off like 15 hours of work. Give me a break. I want to relax.
Your shirt smells good though.
Yeah, it's clean. How do you smell?
Is that currently or in general?
You smell adorable. You smell like flesh, skin.
I smell like human.
A human being. I don't expect to smell fucking daisies and roses.
Oh God.
What kind of perfume or body cologne you have?
Tell me how you describe me to other people.
She has like these cute, round, chunky cheeks and big blue eyes and small mouth and tiny chin. Adorable. That's how I say it. Adorable. My girlfriend's so fucking adorable.
Thanks. Very fit, sexy as hell, jawline that cuts me. I just did his hair the other day, so it has a little bit of a highlights in it. It's sexy. Very polite, very honest, very awkward, very dorky, adorable as fuck, while at the same time hot. And I will kill you if you touch him, because he's mine. That's how I describe it. How often do you believe it's normal to want sex? Okay, he's a fucking animal. Well,
yeah.
So he's gonna want it way more than I do.
That's just normal. Every guy.
He would do it several times a day if it was up to him. But for me, I would have to say, whenever I'm in the mood. This is our kitty, by the way. Hi. It depends, really. It depends on how horny I get. Like I said, this is going to be very open. It's not once every 2 weeks. You shut your mouth.
When was the last time? Anyways.
Carrying on. I'm going to skip that one.
Go for it.
Do you masturbate? No shit.
Yep.
Of course you do.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
She doesn't.
Obviously. How would you feel if I came in the bathroom while you are on the toilet?
I'd ask you to get out.
I would not want to do that.
I'm glad you knocked first, because
he walked in on me once before, and I was like, "Get out."
I regret it deeply.
Yeah, I don't. It's just weird. Like,
I don't want to see that. To be honest, I don't want to.
We're comfortable. We're comfortable as hell, but it's just weird to walk in on someone taking a giant shit.
I see so many people that are like, "Oh, I love watching my significant other, taking a crap." That's how open we are.
Okay, being in the shower and then coming in to pee, that's different, because there's a shower. I wouldn't care. I'm saying it's peeing is different. Shitting, that's a whole other story.
I still wouldn't do either in front of you, to be honest.
You're not doing it in front of me, though.
I don't care if there's like a thin little latex curtain between me and you. I still wouldn't do any of that.
Okay. When was the last time you took a shower together? A few weeks? Was it like a few weeks? Like 3 or 4 weeks? I don't know.
Roughly.
If your friend was cheating on their spouse, do you think you should tell their partner?
I'd tell him you're being an idiot and you should tell him.
Yeah, same here. If your friend was cheating on their spouse, would you tell the spouse about it?
That's the person's job.
Yeah. Because I did that before and it didn't really end up that well. What were you thinking about right before you kissed me for the first time?
Holy crap, I finally get to meet her. This is amazing. I can finally get to hold and touch the girl I had feelings for like the longest time. Waiting.
So they know, they already know our story. Mine would have to be, I was shaking like a wet chihuahua, but it was also the fact of, I don't really know. I wasn't really thinking about anything. I was just like...
in the moment. Yeah,
it was more of, get her done. Come here. I don't think, whenever I'm nervous, I don't think. I just do. After I had asked you out... Okay. After I asked you out for the first time, did you consider saying no? How... That doesn't really apply because we didn't really... Well, no. Yeah. Remember? Will you be my penguin? Remember?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember that now. I was thinking like, okay. No, I never considered saying no. Mostly because that was the cutest fucking way that I've ever been asked to be someone's girlfriend. And two, I already pretty much said yes before that was even said. It was just a spur of the moment thing that came from a very cute quote that we used to send each other. Was there anything that you were worried about the first time we were about to become naked?
Nope. I was kind of just right out there.
Well, I wasn't worried. It was just nervous because that was the first time anyone's ever seen me naked. I'm very private when it comes to that. How old were you when you had your first kiss? 16.
16.
And it was planned.
It's truth or dare.
How old were you when the first time you had sex? 17?
18. I'm pretty sure that could be a legal lawsuit right there. Oh, well, she's a minor.
No,
it's a week before her birthday.
No, it's 16. A 16-year-old can date up to 24 and it's legal.
Well, with your parents' consent, well, your parents weren't around. So.
My dad wouldn't have cared. He'd be like, you go for that, honey.
Just imagining your dad. Jesus Christ.
How old were you the first time you thought you were in love? That you thought you were? 15.
14.
Well, no. Let me take that back.
Princess.
Her child is a brat. The first time I thought I was in love. Okay, so it was 15. Which, granted, I was desperate, so any kind of affection that I got, I thought I was like, woo! Who helped you figure out how to ask someone out on your first date? This is just for anyone in general.
Nobody really.
Yeah, and I never really I wasn't allowed to date anyone, except for in school. So, I mean, that doesn't really apply. Did your parents tell you about sex, or did you already know?
I
learned in 3rd grade.
Well, back then, my mom was normally the only one around, so she tried giving me the talk. It's kind of awkward when your mom's trying to give you the talk about sex. So it was awkward for her, too, because she just basically suggests, all right, okay,
This is how it happens.
I'm going to give you books.
I had books.
She went out and actually got me fucking books.
I had books specifically for girls. So it had
I had books for boys and girls. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna skip that one because that's not something I want to talk about. Who was the first person who died in your life and how did you feel?
First person I can remember was my stepfather's father. I basically call him my grandpa. My grandpa died, and it was very tragic. And we all loved him. We all miss him very deeply, and he was a pretty big part of the family.
Mine would be my grandma. Whenever I was 9, we went to Kentucky, and she was in the hospital for I don't really remember exactly what it was for, but I know that she ended up getting an infection somewhere, and it ended up killing her in the end. I was in, let's see, what was it? I was 9, I was in 2nd grade, so I didn't really know exactly a lot that happened, because I was too young to understand it, but, that's why I hate hospitals. I don't do death, and I don't do funerals, because it's, I don't like death. I don't deal well with that. What animals do you like and not like? Anything furry. And that won't kill me.
I like a griffin.
A griffin?
Yeah, griffin. I like griffins. Because they're a mixture of like 3 of my favorite animals. A lion, an eagle, and there's another variation where it's like a eagle and a wolf. Yeah, there's actually 2 variations.
Is that like Buckbeak?
Yeah, kind of like Buckbeak from Harry Potter.
I don't like.
What I don't like? Oh yeah.
I don't like sharks. I don't like alligators, and I don't like poisonous snakes.
I don't like cockroaches.
Oh, that's yeah. Is that considered an animal or an insect? Both, either, or. Is there a difference?
Yes. They're the same. It's an animal is a classification of a living organism that's not human.
Alright, well, cockroaches and spiders are the other ones that I hate.
An arachnid and a cockroach. I don't even know what the hell a cockroach is classified as.
An insect.
Continue.
Describe your perfect dream date.
Already did it. Ah, picnic.
Oh. That's your dream date?
Well, I would say we can go to a classy-ass, dress-up, wine, and some foreign food I can't pronounce type thing, but...
We're poor, and we can't do that.
Yeah.
We can't go to Europe yet.
Man.
My perfect...
Jesus, you have to be, like, so close to the camera.
I'm reading my phone. My perfect dream date. I don't know. Anything that is cute.
On camera.
That is cute, huh?
Recordable on camera.
Shut up. Something that is romantic, because I'm a sucker for that secretly, and fun. So pretty much anything. I did like our anniversary last year where we went to Andretti's. That was fun. Describe your perfect wedding. The one we're having.
What she said.
Which pretty much it's going to be a mixture of traditional and untraditional, but goth, like black dress, everyone's wearing black and red. It's gonna be like kind of cold out, but like very gothic. Traditional mixed with untraditional, because he likes traditional, I like untraditional.
I was thinking like a steampunk goth masquerade type thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to describe, but it's a lot of...
Mixed with like a ballroom setting.
Kind of, yeah. Just not in a church. Alright. Do you have sexual dreams? Tell me about some of them.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Where do I begin?
Thanks.
I had one.
One.
Of many.
One of many.
Where I was... Okay, basically I was in my own porn. It was one of my most seen porn stars.
He watches a lot of porn.
Significantly.
Mine, let's see. I had one. It was about him, obviously, but it was very erotic.
Why did it make me sound like an asshole? Oh, I had a dream about fucking a porn star. You had a dream about me. Oh, well, I feel like a dick.
Well, I don't watch porn unless it's to make fun of it. So, I mean, I'm not going to think about anyone else. And I can't think about celebrities because it just doesn't happen that way.
I feel like you've tried.
Oh, shut your mouth. What is the most important thing that money can do for you?
Get me to the police academy.
Bring me success in my job. Who had control of the money when you were growing up? My dad.
I was always pretty good with money. Like, since I was, like, 6, I've always, like, whenever we brought, like, an A on our test...
You're a Jew.
When I was, like, 6 years old, every time we brought, like, an A in any test we took, we get $1, and by, like, the end of the month, I'd always end up with, like, I don't know, $60.
I had a whole dollar.
I had a whole fucking dollar. So, I don't know. I kept on saving it, didn't really spend it. In fact, my parents would take some of that money to help pay for bills, like food and stuff, so... It wasn't my money.
He's a good person. How did you learn what it meant to be a good man or woman?
My mom. She kind of raised me off romance novels. What a good man does, listen to his wife, does what he has to do to provide for the family, protect the family.
Shout out, Mommy. Thank you.
She taught me that and then my stepfather, Mark, who taught, like, my mom put the romance factor in it, my father put the whole manliness in it, which is why I'm addicted to, like, martial arts, working out, figuring out how to be, like, a Jason Bourne or, like, a super person.
Why don't you love me? Mine, I didn't really have, like, a good role model for that type of shit, but, once I became part of this family, as he just said, his mom, which she's pretty much like my mom, too, she pretty much helped me through a lot of shit, so she was, like, a big influence of who I am today. Pretty much, I'm not the piece of shit I was.
You're never a piece of shit.
Oh, shut up. Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Yes, I don't go to church. I've never read the Bible. I have my own beliefs of stuff, but yes, I believe in God.
I believe He provides for us. He gives the opportunities for us to make something of it.
If money were no object, what is one thing that would be most important to you to do? So it's one thing that you would want to do. Name one important thing that you would want to do if money was not an option.
Save people, help people.
Does that involve money?
No.
I don't. I'd say rescue all the animals in the shelters that need homes because they were abused or abandoned.
That takes money.
Exactly, but it's important.
Jesus, cry me the amount of cat litter and shovels of shit from our yard.
If you had one day to live, what would you do?
Spend it with her.
Yes.
Fight my boss, and then I spend it with her.
I would go steal all the candy and all the puppies and all the kitties, and then we would all cuddle in our room together, and then I would die a happy person.
You would fucking hold up gunpoint. You would hold up a freaking animal rescue clinic at gunpoint in a mask. I can only imagine a freaking mask. And hold up a freaking...
While I'm eating a Snickers.
Give me all of your animals. Fuck the money. Give me all your animals, motherfuckers, now.
While I'm eating a Snickers.
Why you're doing that?
And you're in the getaway car.
And I'm just sitting there wondering why.
If you won the lottery, what would you like to accomplish?
How much did I win? There's a difference.
Depends on the money.
Yeah, exactly. If I only won, like, I don't know, $1,000, I don't know, I can go to an amusement park.
Put it to your savings.
Put it to my savings. There you go. But if I won, I don't know, the grand lottery where it's like $1 billion.
Like this most previous lottery was like 1.5 billion.
If I won all that to myself, half of it would be going to multiple charities and foundations everywhere, and the other half would be helping my family and getting a nice house and all that.
You're such a good person.
Shit.
Mine would have to be
all the animals in the world.
No, that would be for mindless.
You buy a
powers.
zoo. You buy a fucking zoo.
I'd buy the savannah.
You can buy a savannah building.
I'll pay the black Africans that need. That's what I could do. I could pay all the Africans. Because they're like homeless and shit, and they have like really bad water.
What the fuck are they gonna do with money? Like
they're gonna build new houses, new schools, and they're gonna pay for water, and then I can take all their animals.
They build their shit out of woods and literal shit. They go out and they find a cow, take its shit, and use that as a mud lining on their roofs and shit.
Well, I'm gonna help them.
I'm going to buy all the shit in Africa so I can help build houses for the Africans. You're an asshole.
No, I'm gonna give them money so they can pay other countries for
their shit. Yeah, they would actually pay for their shit. Hey, we would like a German cow manure over here. That's good fertilizer for our crops.
Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to be a good person. I would pay for clean water. Okay, malaria tents, you bitch. Alright.
Have that shit already.
Alright, shut up. If you gave money to charity, which one would you choose and why? Abused and abandoned children foundation, whatever, if there's one of those.
I would start this foundation and I would start this thing in what was that? Louisiana, to helping children figure out who their father is. I think that's pretty important. Like during Father's Day, it must be like the most confusing thing in the world.
You racist bitch.
Yeah, there we go. I go to freaking Harlem during Father's Day and pay for every single one of their, what's it called, DNA tests so they can figure out who their father is and finally be reunited with their father.
He's a fucking racist prick.
Until they realize that their father is his uncle.
He's a racist prick. I don't like you.
Alright, racist, I'm doing a good deed.
Have you ever been cruel to an animal? We have this thing called Bad Kitty Spray, and we're using it to train Princess to stay out of the sink.
She is. I just swat her on the butt saying no.
It's called...
You squirt her in the face for fun.
No, I don't.
What was this?
It's still
You were literally like sharpshooting our cat as she was trying to run away.
She gonna learn today.
Yeah, to get the fuck away from you.
No.
Our cat's gonna hate you by the time it's able to claw your eyes out.
When you were a child, did you... Wow, okay. When you were a child, did you ever experiment sexually with another child? What the fuck? Where the fuck are these questions? Like... No? What the fuck? I mean, unless you consider playing the awkward game. Or the are you nervous, like,
Truth or dare.
Truth or dare. I mean, you can consider that.
How old am I? Am I like 6 years old?
It says child. So what do you consider to be a child?
I don't know, 6 or below. Above that's a human being.
Were you ever... I'm not answering that one.
Let me see.
39.
Yeah, go ahead and skip that one.
Yeah, I'm not doing that one. Can you tell me what makes up your belief systems?
What?
Like, what do you feel is...
Oh, okay.
What do you think makes a good person?
I believe the experiences they go through growing up, it defines whether or not you're... Well, what makes a good person? Everyone's opinion is different. I believe the experiences you have growing up and the way you handle things, the way you were taught, the way you grew up, I believe that all has an effect on who you are. So, for all I know, Hitler was a good person to somebody, so... I'm pretty sure Muhammad Ali was an asshole for not eating dinner at the table.
Mine would have to be, it doesn't matter what you do, who you are, as long as you're a good person and you do good things in your life, that's all that really matters. Like, just because you go to church doesn't mean you're a good person. Just because you're gay doesn't mean you're going to hell. It just depends on if you're a good person or not.
I mean, really, like, whose business is
Yeah,
it?
it's like...
whose business is it to figure out who you stick your dick in, or...
Exactly, like, you can...
rub your crotch against? Like...
Moving on!
You can be the Pope if, God forbid, another dude touches your dick, you're going straight to the bottomless pit of hell.
Who is the person you admire most and why?
My mom.
I have several people. One, I'm going to say I have 3. 1 would be you. 2 would be, Mom. And 3rd would be my dad.
Yeah, your dad's a badass, dude. I would not put up with half the shit he did.
Exactly. What is the one thing that would be a relationship breaker for you?
If you sat on my face and just shit on me... I'm pretty sure I'd call it quits right there.
That's graphic.
I mean, any logical man that's like me, that just, I don't know, is a simple dude, and I'm nowhere, in the middle of your sleep, your girlfriend just sits on your face and just fucking releases rips ass, and like all the contents of that just spewed all over your face. I'm pretty sure that'd be a pretty big deal breaker for every guy I know.
Alrighty then. Mine would have to be if you cannot accept the kind of asshole, weird ass motherfucker I am. Because I'm very unique. I like to say so myself. So if you can't deal with my crazy antics and my opinions and what the fuck is my hair doing, then I'm kicking your ass to the curb. Luckily, this motherfucker has put up with it for 3 years.
Luckily, she lives at my house, so she tries to kick me to the curb. That's an issue.
How important do you think monogamy is to a relationship? It depends on what you are into. Some people are into polygamy and all that weird shit. But in my opinion, you're with one person and one person alone. I mean, that's pretty general.
It depends on your religion and how you were raised. Because Native Americans, they had 3 wives. Muslims, all that shit, they had 3 wives.
You're just pulling the race card.
Hey, it's true. Like, different cultures, different people, different mindsets. What I personally believe, one person.
Who do you believe is the dominant one in the relationship and why? We're pretty equal.
I could be wrong on certain things. She called me on and it turns out to be right, and we save a hassle, so. That's
We
what
both
I believe
wear the pants mostly because I hate dresses.
in. Yes.
Yeah. Sorry about that. We both wear the pants mostly because I hate dresses. So, trying to be funny, but yeah, we both are kind of equal when it comes to that. How do you feel about having children? I want to. Boy first, then girl.
I want to be ready.
Yeah. That's the main.
I don't see a real reason to have a kid just right now.
It doesn't mean right now. It just means in general.
Oh, 2 kids done. After that, that's the money shot.
It's the money shot. Okay. Describe your philosophy on personal debt. What does that mean?
Personal debt?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Like,
it's a big word.
What do I owe people if they do something for me, or like how would I pay them back?
I don't know what personal debt means.
I guess that's what I'm saying.
Wait, how did you describe it?
Somebody, like, I don't know, a friend goes out his way to help me. Do I feel like entitled to go help him when he needs me to help him with something? Personal debt?
Depends on the situation, really.
Pay him back, help him out, make sure it's within reason. Like, if my friend loans me $5 and then I said, all right, hey, I owe you, and then they come back and they're saying, hey, I need to borrow $1,000, I'm gonna be like, okay, what fucking for?
Yeah, it really depends. It depends on the situation.
If you give me a lollipop, I'm not gonna get you a buffet.
I want the lollipop. What is the one thing that I do that makes you crazy?
Oh, crazy as in pisses me off?
I don't know. I mean, either.
Let's just go good or bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
The good thing that he does that makes me crazy is.
Think hard on. Think hard on that, why don't you?
I don't know. He's just adorable. So anything makes me crazy.
And the bad?
The bad, when you won't get off my fucking face.
Well, the good part is her face, because I love pinching on it and kissing on it, and she hates it, so it makes it better. The bad is, you could be a bit lazy.
I'm aware.
Like, the remote will be right there, and I could be across the room. You tell me to go get the remote for you when
I'm not Dad.
You do that.
No, I'm not.
A lot.
Okay, whatever. If you were really in trouble, who would you go to for advice? Once again, depends on the situation. It says really in trouble, so I'd say something like...
Okay, if I fucking murdered somebody, who would I go to? The police... a lawyer... Not
For advice.
Oh, for advice? Okay, the police, a lawyer...
Fuck you.
If it's, like, I don't know, I punched my brother in the face and I cracked one of his teeth, I had to go to my mom and apologize because she put $5,000 worth of braces in there, and I had to figure out a way to pay that back.
Yeah, it just depends on the situation. Who do you feel responsible for in your life? What does that mean?
You.
What does that mean?
Like, who do you feel like you have the most influence on, and you're like supposed to do everything in your power to like help? Like, you know, you're responsible for that individual.
Oh, you. And yourself, obviously. You have to be responsible for yourself. What are your beliefs on abortion?
Okay. Hear me out on this one. I may be the biggest asshole and I may piss off multiple religions, but God. You know what? America. People can cut heads off and post videos of it. I'm pretty sure I can say a couple of words.
Go ahead.
I believe, depending on the situation, like if you were raped, I mean, obviously you're not obligated to fucking carry that kid, but if you had sex with, like, I don't know, your boyfriend or a guy you just met last week and you're pregnant, I personally believe you have until that kid's heart starts beating. Like, how long does it take for that to happen?
It takes, like, not even 8 weeks, like 4 or 6 weeks, I believe.
Okay, so you have, like, a month and a half to decide whether you want to keep that kid or you want to, you know, take it to the slaughterhouse. But,
Damn.
Yeah. So, on choice, but you have a window before it becomes a living thing. So.
Well, technically it's living as soon as it's conceived.
Well, technically it's living in my nutsack, so it's a tadpole.
Oh, shut up. My belief is...
Every time you masturbate, it's a sin.
Honey, I'm trying to tell something. Mine, as he said, with like getting raped or by accident, if that's possible, because like jizz can live in like hot tubs and you could get impregnated. But I'm not kidding, it actually does. But if you just
Who secretly just masturbates in the middle of the hot tub with all your friends around?
well, no, some people fuck in there and it'll stay for a few hours. But no, like if you got pregnant and you're just like, oh, I decide I don't want a kid, let's go kill it. Yeah, don't do that. I don't think that's mostly because I have a very big passion for kids and all that stuff. It affects how I think about it, but I don't agree with abortion unless it has to do with if you got raped or if it's by accident.
Quote unquote.
Not accident as in, oh, he accidentally jizzed in me. No, it's more of accident, like, I don't know. The whole rape and all that type of shit, I guess, is the only, what's the word? Exception.
There's so many fucking questions.
We're halfway done. Tell me when you first knew you loved me. I'm taking this hoodie off because it's hot in here.
When I first knew I loved you, well, when we just, talked, chatted, all the stuff, got to know each other better, I started really thinking, oh wow, I really can relate to this girl. I can talk to her about anything and everything. She's a lot like me in a lot of ways. She's got a nice body.
Damn.
Yeah, and you start feeling something in your chest and you can't stop. You just always want to be with that person, whether it's on a phone, Uvu, Skype, or in person. It just happens. I believe love is magical. It just appears and disappears.
You want me to tear up? No, I'm kidding. Mine would be when I accidentally said, I love you. Well, not accidentally. I playfully said, I love you, and then you wrote back,
I love you.
Yeah, very passionately saying, Tiffany, I love you, and then after a while I was like...
20 goddamn minutes.
I had to think about it, because I was like,
I was so paranoid. I was like,
Well, I was like, do I actually mean that, or is he being, like, honest, or is he, like, what's happening? But then, it's also the fact of he started out as my best friend, and then it just kind of got better from there and kept on going. And then, pretty much the accidental confession of that was more of, maybe I do actually love this weird asshole over here next to me. How do you handle anger? Has it ever caused a problem in your life?
A couple times, but I normally work out and think about it and breathe, relax, and just get away from it until I'm cooled down. Then I approach the subject again in a calm manner. But yeah, it has done some bad things before.
I don't really handle anger well. I don't really handle any kind of emotion well because I get really, what's the word?
Into it.
I'm very passionate with all my emotions, but whenever it comes to anger, depending on the situation, it could either be I get over it really fast, or if it's an extreme... What?
You hold on to it sometimes?
I can hold on to it depending on what it is, and if it's about certain things, then I will take it out on myself. Mostly because I don't like putting my emotions onto other people, because that's just not who I am. I'd rather me feel the anger and hate within myself than to put it on someone else. Which, obviously, that's caused problems for myself in my life, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay, next question.
Why is it not? Oh, you fucking twat. Why is it not loading? Okay. Really?
Oh, looks like we're done for you.
Alright, we had some technical difficulties, so I had to switch devices. So, I don't remember what the last question was, but I'll just finish out with this one. What was your first impression of your partner? And my face is on the wrong side. I think we already did something like this, but we can do it again.
Goofy, innocent, lovely, cool to chill with. Adorable.
Very attractive. Dorky, which I have a big thing for dorks. Gentleman, which that's a very big A+ with me. And, goofy. And what did we already did that. How did the relationship start?
Off of mylol.com. Wouldn't recommend it. There's a lot of sexual perverts on it. We were lucky we found each other there.
Which technically I started it because I sent him a message and I was like, hey, you're hot. Look like Robert Downey Jr. My name's Tiffany. What's up? And now we're here. Do you still like what you loved about your partner and why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're still mostly the same person. You got more confident within yourself.
Yes, and because you're still the same dorky ass nerd that I fell for. Are you happy with the intimacy you share? Intimacy as in what? What is the definition of intimacy?
Yes, let's just say yes.
Okay, yes. Whatever that means, but yes. Are you positively affecting each other's life? I'd hope so.
Yeah.
Have you started to do something because of each other's influence?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, most of the decisions I do and make are, to better our lives.
Mine is to stop doing a lot of things because I'm stupid. And then start doing things to help better myself. How often do you laugh together? All the fucking time.
Every fucking day.
When was the last time you dreamt about your partner? That's not last night, but the night before. I don't remember last night's dream.
I dreamt about you a couple times.
When was the last time?
A month or two ago.
Month or two ago? God damn!
Yes, I'm being honest.
God damn, it's really big.
Thank you. Do you like spending time with your partner's friends or family? Yes, I live here.
Yeah, her family's pretty cool. I like her dad.
Don't lie, Tiffany.
Shut up, we're doing a video again. How often do you talk on the phone with your partner? Not anymore, unless he's calling me after work or some shit. How often do you think of your partner? 24/7? You're not even talking.
His ass was just standing
I know.
there. But yeah, I think of her a lot normally when I'm at work and I miss her.
Do you smile when you relate something from your daily life with your partner? Of course. I see a knife of all things, and I'm like, oh, he probably would like that. Can you recall the most romantic moment with this partner?
The most romantic would have to be
Yeah, my birthday last year,
her birthday.
which you already know. I have to sneeze. Read the next one. Oh,
Do you get each other's feelings without the need to say something? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All the time.
He's empathic, and I'm very obvious.
What's the best moment in your relationship so far?
Are you smiling while recalling that moment? I'm trying to pinpoint one single one.
Yeah, we went to Andretti's and we were going like on those 40-mile-per-hour go-karts.
Oh my God.
And stuff. That was awesome. It was awesome.
Best moment probably have to be.
The best moment?
Yeah, that's what it's
when
asking.
I gave you your promise ring.
I'd say that one and meeting in person for the first time.
That goes without saying.
How do you?
They're gonna be assholes, aren't they?
How do you show your love for each other? So help me God. Like that. Stop. When was the last time you said I love you to your partner? This morning. Before you left for work.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever changed anything for your partner? Only certain flaws.
Nah, it didn't change.
Oh, bullshit. Yeah, he did.
I guess I got more funnier. I don't know.
You got bigger. Well, you ever changed it? You changed your hair for me.
Okay, there we go. I'll use that one.
How much do you think you understand your partner? I'd like.
More than anybody.
I'd like to. Yeah, as I say, I'd like to think more than anyone on levels that other people might not want to know. Do you trust each other? Of course,
Yes.
obviously. Have you not have you not let your partner do something just because you felt jealous or angry? Obviously. What'd you not let me do?
I don't really let you do stuff because I trust you.
Then again, I'm just a very jealous person in general. How do you feel when others find your partner attractive? Look, don't touch, or I kill you. And even then, no, I fucking.
Don't tell me to my face that you found my partner attractive.
Yeah, we've had to deal with that a few times. That one, along with don't tell them that they're attractive, and yeah, pretty much, yeah. Do you feel jealous if your partner hangs out with a friend of the opposite sex? If I know them, I'm okay with it. If I don't know them, no, I have to be there. I have to meet them, so that way I know I can trust them.
I'm cool with it.
I trust him. I don't trust anyone. How do you feel when others find your partner? There's a lot of things that have to do with this. How do you feel when others find your partner attractive?
It's mine.
I mean, yeah, I know he's hot, but you can't have him and keep your eyes where they belong.
You can look, you can think, don't tell me to my face, don't let me hear about it, don't let me hear about it from other people.
Don't touch.
Don't touch. Don't even attempt to touch. And if I know you have feelings for her and you try getting like really close, like if you get this close to her when I'm in the same room and you're just like, hey, what are you doing? And this happens, there's an issue.
I'm just if I see anything that's I consider flirting, which is a lot of things.
Hey, Alex. Hey, Aaron.
That's not.
Who is she?
I'm just a jealous.
She need to die?
Shut up. I'm just a jealous person. I can't help that. But if you're like, if you're having a conversation and you're like laughing and stuff, and you're like, oh, you're so funny, like touching all. No, you don't do that. How serious are you both taking this relationship? I mean, 3 years is pretty serious.
She lives in my fucking house.
Yeah, I live here. Do you bring up arguments very often, and why?
I don't argue, really.
Not really. And if it is, it's over in a matter of hours, like minutes, hours, very short amount of hours. Do you make sacrifices for your relationship? Obviously, you have to.
Like right now, I could be working out. But
No, you said you would work out tomorrow.
I said I at least wanted to do the 20-minute one.
You can do the 20 minutes after this.
I gotta go work at 6 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Oh, well, fuck me.
I'm trying to get this done.
Okay, well, after these are done...
I'm going to bed.
After these are done, then it's only 11:40. Have you ever apologized for what you're doing wrong? Yeah, you have to apologize, obviously, or else... Yeah. Do you forgive your partner's mistakes easily? Depends on what it is. If he ran over our cat, that'd be kind of hard to forgive. But, yeah, granted. What?
Like I'm gonna go out of my way.
It could be an accident, but I would still be mad. Do you throw temper easily for small mistakes of your partner? Nah,
No,
not really.
Not really.
Do you respect each other's beliefs?
Yeah.
Yes. Even if you don't agree with it, you still have to believe it. Tigger. The fuck?
Zach.
How? Sorry, we have a message that just popped up. Oh, right, I don't care.
That motherfucker.
I just lost it. Is it really necessary to know everything from your partner's previous relationships?
I don't really care. They're the past, dude. They're not really there.
I like to know just to see how that person is in a relationship from before. What?
God damn.
I like to know things because it helps me get a profile of who you are.
You don't know who I am now.
I mean, like when we first started talking, we asked about each other's previous stuff.
Her 2 exes are gay, so I don't really have to care.
Yeah, I pretty much turned my two of my 3 exes gay. Don't know how, unless it was a premeditated thing. Do you believe in staying with this partner for a very long time or even forever?
Obviously.
Forever is a long time, and I would not mind spending it by your side, and I don't.
What the hell did you just say?
I don't fucking care. How do you feel when your partner has to leave you for some time because of work or studying? If they want my help, I'll ask. If not, then I will at least sit there and watch. Like when he's working out, I'll sit there and play on my phone or whatever. Will you say sorry to your partner even though it's not your fault?
Nah, I'll argue that. Hun, you're being retarded. You're being retarded, hun.
Depends.
Hun, you're being retarded. You're being foolish and retarded.
When was the last time you had an in-depth, pretty much a heart-to-heart conversation with your partner?
Yeah, we had too many of those.
When was the last time? 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, over something. Are you keeping any secrets that you're afraid of letting your partner know? Am I? I don't think so. I don't think so. No. I'm pretty open. You? Pretty open. Other than your obscene porn stash?
That's about it. I don't want you to see that.
Yeah, I literally asked him to show me what he was watching.
No, show me what you want. I'm interested. No. No, you're not.
And it turns out it was pretty fucking hilarious.
Star Wars.
Do you think your partner's friends and family like you? Yes, because I'm living here. Otherwise, I would not be living here.
I wouldn't know. She lives here. I don't know with her.
Yes, my family consider him family, so I really like that. Do you feel that your partner accepts the way you are? I fucking hope so. Have you seen each other at your best and worst? Yes, all the way. Have you ever thought about cheating on your partner? Why? We have an agreement if it was for Andy Biersack or Demi Lovato, but that's it. So
you said Andy or Demi.
Mm-hmm. And
I said it has to be Kate Upton.
Kate Upton and Demi and Selena Gomez.
Okay, I'm cool with that list.
Have you ever thought about breaking up with your partner and why? Well, we had this break for like just a few months over history events. But other than that, no, not really. I don't think I could handle that. Will you lie for the sake of your partner's happiness, and how do you define the line? For the sake of your partner's happiness.
Okay, like, did I, like, I don't know, go Batman and steal a drug lord's money and gave you a good future, but I didn't tell you I was blood money? Or, like, I killed somebody?
If it's to that extent, then I hope you lie to me about it.
Yeah.
If it's for a surprise, then yeah, I'll keep a lie for that reason. I mean, if that's considered a lie. Are you in a relationship only because you enjoy the excitement or the feeling to be loved and cared about? Love and cared about. I need that to function. Does this partner make you forget the painful feeling of your previous relationship?
My previous relationships were kind of bullshit, so...
Yeah, they were more of 16 and desperate type relationships, so not really painful. Forgetting the pain of life, yes. Do you look forward to your future with your partner? Of course.
Obviously. I wouldn't be with you if I wasn't looking forward to the future.
Exactly. Have you thought about marrying your partner?
Yeah.
Halfway there, really.
Kind of the foundation is set. It's just a matter of time and when.
And finance. Are you willing to compromise your happiness for a successful relationship? Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of have to. Sometimes. When it comes to future, do you and your partner have the same relationship goal?
Yeah.
Are there more joyful moments than sad ones being together? Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking obviously.
We love to be happy.
Alright, last 2 questions. What makes you happier?
Fuck.
What?
Think fuck.
What makes you happier in a relationship? Sharing or sacrificing?
Sharing.
Sharing. Last one. If you could choose your partner again, would you choose the same person? Of course. This nugget is mine. He's always mine. Alright, well, I'm sorry that this was a long as fuck video, but we'll have to do another one like another day. But along with my other videos, just subscribe, like, share, comment, tell me.
Wait, we're gonna do another one?
No, I'm talking about for in general. This is what YouTubers do.
Oh,
Tell me whatever else that you want me to make a video about. So, this is my dork that I talked about in previous videos, and he won't stop on my cheeks, so...
Good night. Love you all. Bye.
Out, bitch.